Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to peel back the layers of earth and wood to get a look inside the incredible social structure of one of nature's most misunderstood insects, the termite. Okay, so when you think termite, you probably think of a pest that eats wood, right? Well, let's dive into their world, because we're about to go way beyond that simple image and reveal a highly organized society that could rival any kingdom in history. So, to start, you kind of have to stop thinking of a colony as just a big group of bugs. A better way to picture it is as a single, massive superorganism, where every single termite is just one tiny part of a much, much larger whole. Now, the key to this whole kingdom is a concept called polymorphism. It's a fancy word, but it just means that inside one colony, you have totally different types of termites, each one physically built for a very specific job. It's like having different character classes in a video game, all working together. And when I say massive, I mean it. These colonies can be absolutely enormous. We are talking about populations of up to 7 million individuals, all living and working together. And here's the kicker. They are all the children of a single mother. So here you go, you can actually see what we're talking about. This gives you a great lineup of the main characters in our story. You've got your workers, you've got the different kinds of soldiers, and of course, the incredibly important reproductives, the absolute royalty of the colony. So let's start at the very top of the food chain, so to speak. We're going to look at the fertile castes, the kings and queens who are responsible for the entire colony's existence and, its future. Everything, and I mean every single one of those millions of termites, revolves around the primary queen. Her body literally transforms for one single purpose: non-stop, round-the-clock reproduction. And to do this, her abdomen swells up to this massive, kind of weird-looking size, turning her into an unbelievable egg-laying machine. She can pump out up to 2,000 eggs every single day. But it's not just her fertility that's so wild, it's her longevity. I mean, this is astounding. Some of these queens can live and just keep laying eggs for as long as 50 years. Think about that. She's founding and sustaining an entire empire for decades. So what happens if the king or queen dies? Is it game over? Nope. This table shows the colony's backup plan. It's not all riding on one queen. You have these other types of royals waiting in the wings. Some with little wing buds, some with no wings at all, ready to step up and take over if they need to. It's an incredible insurance policy for the whole colony. Okay, so we've met the royalty. Now let's meet the citizens of this kingdom, the huge population of sterile termites who build, maintain, and defend the whole thing with their lives. This breaks it down perfectly. You can really see the extreme division of labor here. On one side, you have the workers, who are the ultimate multitaskers. They do basically everything. And on the other side, you have the soldiers, who are hyper-focused on one single job: defense. The workers really are the tireless engine of the whole colony. I mean, think of them as the builders, the farmers, the nurses, and the janitors, all rolled into one. They handle everything from building the nest and growing fungus to taking care of the babies and feeding the queen. The soldiers, on the other hand, are literally living weapons. Some have these huge armored heads they use to just plug holes in the nest walls. Others, called Nasup soldiers, have evolved these crazy nozzle-like heads to spray a sticky chemical weapon at their enemies. They are so specialized for fighting, they can't even feed themselves. The workers have to do it for them. All right, so all these millions of termites need a place to live, right? Well, let's take a look at the unbelievable structures these tiny engineers build. And believe me, these are not just nests. They are fortresses, skyscrapers of the insect world that can absolutely dwarf a human. I mean, look at this number. Some termite mounds, or termitaria, can reach heights of up to 6 meters. That's almost 20 feet tall. And they build it all from a mixture of mud, wood, and saliva that bakes rock hard in the sun. It's basically termite concrete. And these mounds aren't just piles of dirt, they're architectural marvels. Inside, you'll find a complex maze of tunnels, special rooms for nurseries and fungus farms, a heavily protected royal chamber for the queen, and get this, an elaborate ventilation system that works like air conditioning to keep the temperature inside constant. So it's really easy for us to just see them as these destructive pests. But it's so important to remember their other, incredibly vital role in nature. They aren't just destroyers, they're also powerful creators. See, out in the wild, termites are master recyclers. They break down all the tough, dead plant stuff that other creatures can't handle, and in doing so, they return crucial nutrients to the ecosystem. Their tunneling even aerates the soil, just like earthworms do, which makes them absolutely essential for the health of the whole planet. And that leaves us with this fascinating paradox, right? The termite is both a master builder and a master destroyer. It's a critical recycler for the planet, but also a pretty formidable threat to our own homes. It really just reminds you that in nature, the line between creation and destruction is often incredibly fine.